What was the intention of demolishing the State Library and the Ministry of Agric for ShopRite? And why haven't you disclosed the Edo State shares in the private business firm known as ShopRite? Now I'm going to take a pause to explain this to members of the Edo society across the globe and those of you here present listening to me.
Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Emmanuel Aigbogun dey protest because of library and specialist hospital wey the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki demolished and later give the land to ShopRite. Make I leave you, make you hear from Emmanuel Aigbogun.
Our sister comrades and brother comrades who are on social media watching us in spirit, gentlemen and ladies across the globe, we want to say good morning to you. This very morning, we have coordinated ourselves peacefully, despite the heavy presence of vigilantes around. We are here because we are citizens of Edo State. We are here because we believe our fundamental rights as a people has been infringed upon. We are here because we believe the government of Edo State is taking our executive powers for neglect and abusing the powers that be. Today remains, please, if you're behind the banner, please come forth. Today remains the 4th day of August 2022, and our reason for coming here is very, very simple. I want to believe that before we move over to the Edo complex, we would have a large number of our comrades joining us. This very morning, we want to read our statements and our protests to the world because we know that our government is abusing the executive powers that abide with them. Am I speaking your mind? Yes! Am I speaking your mind? Yes! Am I speaking your mind? Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer news that the Edo State government, ably led by Governor Godwin Obaseki, is currently converting government property to private property. Do you want that? No. Do you stand for that? No. Do you stand for that? No. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is in this light, it is in this spirit of social justice, equity, and fairness that we are here this morning to sequestrate our views, opinion, and demand from the Edo State government. Ladies and gentlemen, we that are here are members of the Edo People's Advocacy Organization, and I standing before you remain the coordinator, and I remain my humble self, Comrade I. Togut Manuel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Edo People Advocacy Organization peaceful protest statement and demand due 5th day of August 2022 on the urgent need to clarify key issues before us over the lawless demolition and acquisition of some state assets in the city center of our capital city, Benin. Edo People Advocacy Organization is an umbrella body for all Edoites across the globe with a mandate to actualizing the social, cultural, and economic needs / political interests of our people as a pressure group. It became very clear to the leadership of the Edo People's Advocacy Organization that the Edo State government, under the leadership of Governor Godwin Obaseki, is secretly converting public assets to personal gains with deceitful agenda of providing city mall and a world-class hospital yet to be seen. This became very clear to us when a coalition of Pambini sociocultural group raised critical issues as it relates to our public assets, particularly the demolished Central Hospital and the demolished Ministry of Agric and the Edo State Library Complex. Are you happy for the demolition? No! Are you happy for the demolition? No! Thank you very much. When this Pambini group who came out to address the press demanded an explanation from the Edo State government, it has been over 21 days running now. There is no single statement from the press secretary to the Edo State government. There is no single statement from the office of the secretary to the Edo State government. And there is no single statement from the office of the executive governor of Edo State. Are you happy? No! Are you happy? No! Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it will also interest you to note that part of their demands are as follows. On the 27 demands that they asked for answers from the government, we have interest in 3, because these 3 are very critical to the economic prosperity / economic fortune of Edo people. 1 is the agenda 2 on their demand, and it states, why are you allocating Edo State properties, specifically lands, to your cronies for personal business through your commissioner for lands without due process? Edo youth? Yes. Edo youth? Yes. Are you happy that the government is giving our land to businessmen? No. Thank you very much. How about I start question on the chapter 2? On the chapter 3 of their demand, they also raised a very important question about the ongoing Central Hospital that has been demolished, proposed to be a specialist world-class hospital. And we all know that this gigantic hospital built here cannot be accessed by the poor. Only for you to buy a hospital card, it is 7,000 naira. Just to buy card is 7,000 naira. And the agenda 2 of that demand, reads as follows. What was the motive of demolishing the old Central Hospital? And what do you propose to build there? Because that hospital is strategically positioned to meet the medical needs of the average Edo people within the city, as the Edo Specialist Hospital is too expensive to access by the very poor in our society. On the agenda 3, it reads, what was your intention of demolishing the Ministry of Agric, the Edo State Library Complex, and why haven't you disclosed to the Edo people the shares? Sorry, I'll come again. What was the intention of demolishing the State Library and the Ministry of Agric for ShopRite? And why haven't you disclosed the Edo State shares in the private business firm known as ShopRite? Now I'm going to take a pause to explain this to members of the Edo society across the globe and those of you here present listening to me. The library complex built by Governor Lucky Benedict is a very important and expensive project. In fact, since the inception of Governor Obaseki's government, we have not seen any peculiar infrastructure put within this environment up to that standard.
Not at all.
Why are you demolishing it for a private business? And if you are demolishing it for a private business, what is our shares? What does the people stand to gain? How come nobody knows? How come the government is not speaking on it? How come that ShopRite is building there, because we have come to investigate that all properties owned by ShopRite across the country is acquired by them. Government do not give them land. So government do not only give them land here in the state, government demolish our infrastructure. Una like that? No! Una like that? No! So these are the issues that we are asking. But however, as conscious about youths and as conscious about people, we want to set our demands as follows. Now, to set the record straight, we join our voices with the Pambini Social-Cultural Group to demand as follows. 1. The Edo State government should immediately respond to the critical and obvious facts, clamoring for response and answer to avoid litigation within 7 days from today. Great youth! Great youth! Do you want us to go to court with the government youth to respond to us? Yes! Thank you very much. Second, that the Edo State government, with over 100 media aids, should feel very ashamed, very ashamed, not to have answered to a clarion call for explanation over the continuous demolition of public assets and selling to private companies, selling to private individuals. The Edo State government should feel very much ashamed not to have responded to a press statement given by comrades to demand an explanation why Edo Library will be demolished for a month. For crying out loud, we have a market square. We have 2 very gigantic market square. I don't think the Edo State government gives them any form of land to carry out such gigantic projects across the state. One is very visible at Aduwawa, and another one very visible at Chaplain Road. They are doing their business, going about it peacefully. The state government did not provide one land for them. So what is the state government interest in ShopRite? We demand an answer. Is that so? Yes. 3. We demand of the Edo State government to prove and show record of evidence to the world that public hearing due process was followed in considering our library complex and the Ministry of Agric valued at about 5 billion naira to a private individual business venture called ShopRite. Once again, God bless Edo State and God bless the Edolites as a collective people on the path of honesty, fairness, and social justice. Great youth! Yes! Great youth! Yes! Having read out our speech, I want to submit by saying, we are giving the Edo State government, Governor Obaseki, 7 days. When I mean 7 days, is 7 days. Gone are the days where you will be selling public assets as if it's your private property. First of all, we are going to institute a formal legal action in court, and we are going to also exercise our windows for peaceful protest to occupy the corridors of the 4 walls of Government House from 7 days from today. If an adventure, the press secretary to Edo State government, Crusoe Saige, or the SSG or the government itself, refuse to tell us why they are demolishing our public assets and what they want to build here. This is coming from me, put me anywhere. I have been reliably informed that the reason why this place is being demolished is that there are some negotiations with German government to extract money. And we will stop at nothing. We will stop at nothing to ensure we write the consulate in coming days. When the governor fails to explain to us in 7 days what they intend to do with this facility. You cannot deprive poor people from healthcare services. If you look around you within the city center, all the healthcare services, particularly the primary healthcare, are very moribund. When I mean very moribund, they lack basic amenities. And on this other part of the building also, we have our health workers under government payroll that are working for this private consultant that is currently taking charge of this Edo facility, because the government gave it out as a privatized venture to them to manage the affairs of this specialist hospital. card alone is 7,000. Just to buy card as against the card I was bought here for 500. Now, a pregnant woman within the Oregon metropolis that is housing over 100,000 citizens of Edo State would have to pass through the stressful traffic on Sapele Road to get to Stella Passenger. When ordinarily for Moto, she can walk down here. When ordinarily for Sapele Road, she can walk down here. When ordinarily for Mobilaka, she can walk down here. So what we are saying is that the government, their action is anti-people, their action is undemocratic, and their action, so far as it relates to specialist hospital, Edo complex, Library complex, and the Minister of Agric is anti-people. And the governor should also be aware. The governor should also be aware that there is rumor in the air that there are more properties on the line to be converted to private properties. We are only just coming out to say the ones that are very visible to everybody, both the blind, both the deaf, and the dumb. So my question to the people: have I spoken your mind?
Yes.
Have I spoken your mind?
Yes.
Have I spoken your mind?
Yes.
Solidarity
forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for. Solidarity forever.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity. Come down. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight. Solidarity forever. We shall always
Solidarity forever.
So, so, so.
Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever.
Soli, soli, soli.
Solidarity forever.
So, so.
Solidarity forever.
So, so, so.
Solidarity forever.
We shall always fight for. Soli, soli, soli.
Solidarity forever.
So, so, so. Solidarity for.
Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always stand for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always stand for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. You just gas one now. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of our conscious Nigerian youth. Great! Articulate, ever vibrant, ever conscious, ever courage, ever
Courageous Edo State youth.
great!
Are you tired?
No!
Are you tired?
No!
Are you tired?
No!
Thank you very much for your strength. This very hour we are here just to let Edo people know the strategic demolished projects that we are talking about. Right behind us here is the magnificent ShopRite project that our Edo library was demolished for. What we are asking is that we want to know our percentage in this facility. Because taxpayers' money was used to build the library under Lucky Benedia's government. The land belongs to Edo State government, and we all are Edo State government. No be so?
Not so.
No be so?
Not so.
So without wasting much of your time and our time here, because I know very many persons are wanting to go back to their various work this very morning, we want to appeal to the Edo State government to, as a matter of urgent public importance and in the interest of fairness, equity and justice and respect for rule of law, respond to the critical issues raised. Respond to the critical issues raised. Because power we know is consistent. The governor will not remain governor of Edo State after 2024. And we know that this place is going to remain Edo State people's property till their kingdom come. Am I lying?
No.
Am I lying?
No.
You are correct. So what we are saying is that the issues we have raised, one, what is our share in this property? Two, what do you intend to use central hospital space for? Three,
demolishing this place without due process. If you are selling this place to ShopRite as a private property, did you follow due process? Was there a public hearing? And if there was any, which I know there was none, who attended this public hearing? Once again, as a patriotic Edolite and as a patriotic civil society practitioner and a stakeholder, our demand this morning is that we know what government is using this facility for, because we are very much aware that the business of ShopRite is a private business. Once again, we are saying and categorically saying it, that we are going to make sure we take legal actions against ShopRite and against Edo State government. This is a public asset. We believe that if ShopRite must take a share in this asset, we must know, when I mean know what is expected of us. Thank you, and God bless you all. Great youth!
Yes!
Great youth!
Yes!
Great youth!
Yes!
Great youth!
Yes!
Are we tired?
No!
Are we tired?
No!
Are we tired?
No!
Are we tired?
No!
Great youth!
Yes!
Great youth!
Yes!
Great youth!
Yes!
Great youth!
Yes!
Solidarity
forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
Now we don't hear from Emmanuel Aigbogun. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.